Hey team, hope everyone is doing well. Today we're playing the mobile game Evony the King's Return on PC. I want to thank you guys for your support, comments, and feedback. In today's episode, I want to review General Champlain. But first, let's open up Evony and see what we could get ourselves into. Alright, so this week we have Knights event. So this is the time where I tend to use all my BOAs. So let's see where we're at when it comes to that event. So Trial of Knights. Currently I am ranked 28 in my server, and being that we could use a few more of these BOAs, we could try and level up some generals. Okay, I started this about a few days ago here with Max. So let's see, do I have any more copies of Max? I do. And this is just a little thing that I do sometimes. Just take the general what you have BOAs for and just keep leveling them or ascending them. And once you ascend them to whatever max that you have, you could get more points if you dismiss him and basically do it again. So let me get him over. I think I could max him out here. Now doing this, you will lose a little bit of BOAs, but it's a good way to get some points in this event here. So he is maxed. Let's see where we at in the point system here. Trial of Knights. We're at 28 ranking, right? Now we're 16. So let's try to get these things here. All right, so I have 420 left to go, right? So basically you go back to the general that you just awoken. Now remember, when it comes to this little trick, if you don't know, just make sure you don't use these specialties because it wastes your ruins, right? And we're just going to dismiss him. So he's currently inside my Senate. Okay, there he is. Gonna remove him from my Senate. Oh, can I dismiss him there? No. So we're gonna remove him from my Senate. Let me make sure. Sometimes I can't track these journals. Strange. Oh, there he is. So you go over to him Mind you, I didn't level him in any kind of specialties or added skill books. It was just straight up BOAs. And what I did was I leveled them up here with the Monarch books. So we're going to dismiss him. So if you look at here, you get 480 fragments, and you'll get 3,664 BOAs. So that is not what you actually spent, but it's something, right? We're gonna go dismiss him. All right, there we go. We got him back. Gonna go in here. We're gonna open one of him. Come on, Max. Doop. There it is. So let's see if we can get him up. Might not be 45 or 42. So let's see if also you're gonna waste some gold here. Luckily for me, I have just a little bit to give him some stars. Oh, so I'm gonna have to get him over the hump here so I could 5-star him before I could use BOA. So what I'll do is I'll go over to one of my sub cities. Normally this one is what I'm using. Now I'll just level him up a little bit. Alright. Let's dismiss this. Let's attack it. Let's attach the general, which he probably is all the way at the bottom. Yep. And I just use siege. Okay. Hopefully he is leveled enough so we could start using BOAs. And remember, we're only doing this just to complete all the BOAs that the event is offering, but to get some points also. There we go. To get some points so we could go a higher level in the event. So let's just level them some more. So remember, doing this, your cost is going to be the gold that you're going to use for the stars and your time to level him up to at least 24 so you can start using your BOAs. And you're not going to get all your BOAs back, but you'll go up the leaderboard. So remember where I started and where I'm at, and then we're going to see where I'm going to be at once I maybe get them to 4 stars, maybe 4 red stars. Now it just takes a little bit of time. Okay, so we got them at 4. Oh no, we got them at 3 stars to 4 stars. I mean, we could go 5 stars and get some more points. You think we should do that? just a little bit more extra seconds, right? Yeah, let's get him to 5 stars again. Just so I can show you this works. Boom, got him maxed again. All right, so let's go over to the event. And see how we fared in the event right now. Trial of Knights. We were at, I believe, 24, and then we went to 16. Can't remember. $4,000. That's pretty good. So what was our ranking? 4th. So we're in 4th. I changed my name to Rochambeau. If anybody knows about American Revolution, Rochambeau was one of the generals who helped in the Revolution of America. But let's just take these last 420. Look at that. So 290. So I don't need more of this journal. I already have enough fragments and pieces or whatever. Whoa, the screen just went black. Okay. So how can we get from 4 to 1? So this player is probably doing the same thing. I mean, this is not nothing new, you know, but if we do it, I believe maybe 2 more times, we could get up there. But what are the rewards? You know, 50,000, only 500 of these. Is it really worth it? You know, I don't really think it's that much worth it, but just wanted to show you how this works. And as you're doing it, you're basically doing to collect whatever you need. So what else do I need? This no. I could use some RSS. I'm trying to collect enough RSS until June and complete some goals before I upgrade. So let's just take some of these. Okay. So basically that's how you do that. Now that we got that settled, I want to review this guy, Champlain. So Champlain is a leading the army general, and he increases siege machine attack and HP by 50%, and range troop and siege machine defense by 40%. When you go to his first specialty, he has siege machine attack 10%, siege machine defense 10%. In his second specialty, he has march size capacity of 6%, attacking siege machine and range troop attack 10%. In his third specialty, he has siege machine attack 10%, siege machine HP 10%, and siege machine defense 10%. In his fourth specialty, he has siege machine attack 45%, siege machine defense 35%, and siege machine HP 35%. These are pretty good stats. Let's go over to his covenant. In his covenant, he starts with siege machine defense 10%. In his second attribute, he has march speed of 5%. In his third attribute, he has march size capacity of 6%. In his fourth attribute, he has siege machine attack 10%, and in rally siege machine HP 10%. Remember, when you see this gold attributes here, that means you don't need to use him in order to have this. So at least get your covenant all the way up to this level here. Now when it comes to his 5th attribute, he has reinforcement siege machine defense of 10%. And in his last attribute, he has siege machine HP 10% and in rally siege machine attack 10%. Those are very good covenant stats. Let's go over to his ascension. In his first ascension, he has siege machine attack 10% and HP 15%. In his second ascension, he has attacking troop death into wounded rate 8%. In his third ascension, he has ranged troop and siege machine attack 15% and defense 15%. In his fourth attribute here, he has siege machine attack 20% and HP 20%. In his last ascension, he has siege machine attack 25% and range troop and siege machine defense and HP 25%. Those are very good stats. So when you look at his total stats, Champlain actually has a total of 205% attack, 165% HP, and for defense 145%, with a march size of 12%. That's okay. Now if you want to use him as an assistant, he has attack of 135%, HP of 105%, and defense of 105%, and with the march size of 12%. So that's looking solid. Now if you want to use him in rally, his attack is going to go up slightly to 215%. His HP is going to be 175%. His defense is going to be 145%, with the march size still at 12%. Now if you want to use the in rally as an assistant, his attack is going to be 145%. His HP will be 115%. His defense will be 105%, and his march size will still stay at 12. So that's pretty solid when it comes to having an attack siege machine general. Now let's compare him to this guy, Steven. Steven is my current wall general, and he is also a leading the army general. He increases siege machine attack by 50% and siege machine defense and HP by 40%. Those to me are really great stats. Now let's go over his specialties. His first specialty is siege machine attack 10%, siege machine HP 10%. His second specialty is range troop and siege machine attack 10%. His third specialty is siege machine attack 10%, siege machine HP 10%, siege machine defense 10%. And his last attribute is siege machine attack 45%, range troop and siege machine defense 30%, range troop and siege machine HP 30%. Now let's go over to his covenant. In his covenant, he starts with siege machine attack 5%. His second attribute is siege machine training capacity of 10%. Third attribute is siege machine HP 10%. Fourth attribute is march size capacity of 10% and siege machine defense 5%. In his fifth attribute here, he has in rally siege machine HP 10%, and in his last attribute, he has siege machine attack 5% and in rally siege machine defense 10%. Very good. And let's go back out and check out his ascensions. Now for his first ascension, he starts with siege machine attack 15% and defense 15%. In his second ascension, he has attacking troop death into wounded rate 8%. In his third ascension, he has siege machine attack 25%, march size capacity of 8%. In his fourth ascension, he has siege machine defense 15% and HP of 15%. Excuse me, guys. In his fifth ascension, he has siege machine attack 35%, defense and HP 25%. Those are good stats. Now, overall, Steven comes with attack of 210%, HP of 140%, defense of 140%, and the march size of 18%. That's pretty good if you want to have them as PvP. And besides the march size, those stats are really good for on the wall or any kind of reinforcement if you want to use siege machine to reinforce. Now, if you want to use him as an assistant, his attack is going to be 135%, his HP will be 100%, and defense will be 85% with the march size of 10%. If you want to use any of his in rally, his attack will remain at 210%, his HP will go up to 150%, his defense will be 150% with the march size of 18%. And if you want to use him as an assistant with the in rally, his attack is going to be at 135, his HP will be at 110%, his defense will be at 95% with the march size of 10%. So overall, Steven is looking pretty solid.